In today's video, we're going to be going over combat tips and endgame strategies to help you win more in Fortnite Zero Build Solo Chapter 6 Season 3. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe for more content. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to fight this guy first, and then I'm going to break down everything. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is jump shots, strafe side to side to avoid damage. Use another jump shot again, and the blind spot technique, which is moving into your opponent's blind spot in order to avoid damage. Also notice how that guy used one weapon only, and I swapped and used my weapons in combination. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is breaking cameras. All you gotta do is sprint jump over your opponent's head, and this will get you out of his line of sight and give you the chance to shoot him while he can't shoot you. Okay, so the next two techniques I'm going to go over is the right shoulder peek and also a direction fake. So you're going to make them think that you're going in one direction and then time the switch to the opposite direction. Next step is going to be the Star Wars battleships. They're very much a problem because they can fry your cars easy, shoot through shield bubbles, and they do a lot of damage. If they have good aim, they can fry you in like a second. So my advice for that is every time you see one, immediately try to shoot it down like as quick as possible. Yeah, treat them as a threat with urgency. Also, side tip, try to memorize all the car spawns so you know where the cars is, because the lack of mobility this season. Or just land in areas that you know have guaranteed car spawns, which is why I landed in Seaport City. Another big tip is you see the medallion player on the map with that gold circle. You always want to try to kill skilled players or medallion players, crown players early in the game. That will in turn make your end games a lot easier to win. Next thing for help with end game is gonna be getting the forecast tower. This season is very much easier to kill the boss, so you just fry the boss, get the key card, and try to be as quick as possible to avoid being third partied. Doing this will help you know where all the future zones will be, which gives you an advantage in endgame. Okay, so as you can see, again I was at a damage disadvantage. I did a side jump, pump shot, immediately swapped to the spray weapon, used a strafe to stay out of the line of sight and avoid damage. Very solid techniques, guys. Notice how I always have a car. Like I said, when I memorize all the spots that spawn cars. If you have trouble memorizing, then just go to like Fortnite.gg website, and it'll show you where every item spawns in the game. So for Endgame, you want to have the strongest weapons possible, like mythics if you can get them, but it's not necessary. And you want to have quick heals, and also a car. So this guy has a legendary DMR, and I have the mythic rifle. So the end games are kind of slow due to the lack of mobility in this season. But yeah, so if you have the forecast tower, if you look on the map, you always want to be in the current zone and also in the next zone, as you can see on the mini map. It's not always possible, but when it is, you want it, that would be the best spot. Use cover and be patient, especially if it's a 1v1. Like I said, you kill the skilled players early in the game, and you usually have a more dead end game. But just be patient, especially in 1v1s. You don't have to worry about any third parties, so you have more time to work. With the DMR players, all you gotta do is make sure, or sniper players, when you see the glare, you don't have to show your body to see the opponent, just use your camera. Once you see the glare, just don't peek. But every time you have an opportunity, you try to shoot back, keep the pressure on. So he has no car and no mobility. He does have a lightsaber, but if you pick up a lightsaber from a player, then you won't have the special abilities like sprint, like quick sprint. Which is why he's playing off of damage right now. So what he's trying to do is land some headshots with the DMR, because the DMR damage is really high. So he blew up my car, but what he was trying to do is make me run away from my car so that he could shoot me. And I know that the car explosion would do way less damage than his DMR. So I chose to stay patient, let myself get hit with the car, and then reposition. Yeah, in this kind of situations, just don't over peek. Try to hit as many shots, put pressure. But like I said, try not to get hit. As you can see, every opportunity I'm hitting, trying to hit shots, put pressure on this guy. And the zone is actually putting in his favor, so I have to come to him. So just use whatever cover you have and constantly try to advance every chance you get, even if it's just a little. You can inch your way towards a closer range. Also, he tried to use the explosions again with the shockwave grenades, and I countered by just moving backwards. But don't worry about those, they don't do too much damage. Staying calm is more important. Get used to hip firing so you can move your character more freely when fighting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's it, and peace.